Well, Umbala Paints is South Africa's premium paint manufacturing cooperative, which was established by young people from Ekuruleni, from a township called Thembisa. It was established in 2011. It is a fully youth-owned premium paint manufacturing cooperative. You know, paint is one of the most used products in the continent, if I may say, and Africa being a developing continent, you know, it was not rocket science for us to have that idea just to manufacture paint. Like for most entrepreneurs, I think the biggest challenge is financing. We only got here because through the funding, of course, from GEP. We managed to get this factory. We are under the Proudly South African campaign. We are one of the members, and also we are under SAPMA, which is South African Manufacturing Paint Association. We are also members of that group. So it's been a hard slog of getting our ducks in a row in terms of the paperwork before we can just come out and, you know, market the brand. When you go out there and do presentation to the clients, you know, you have to know your story. So I think the belief in the product itself, and since it's a fairly new product, you know, people always like to try, you know, having that substitute product. So it has worked for us. It's an environmentally friendly product, and we try in terms of to innovate some of the products that we manufacture. Currently we're supplying mica hardware and DIY depot, and to construction companies and to individuals as well. That's Thembisa. Now he's the one who's in charge of this whole place. He knows the ins and outs of it. He'll explain everything to you.
Okay, what I'm doing here, basically, this is our finished product. So I must check the quality of the product. So this is what I'll call my lab. This is where I check everything, the quality, the coverage of the product. Say you're going to paint your house and it's not plastered. You're obviously going to need a thicker film of paint that's going to close all the gaps. And when you're using maybe 100, it's when maybe you want to paint twice. That will be your first coat on a plastered wall, and then you come with your second coat.
You know, I think the most important thing is one must do some self-introspection. Just know what you're good at and what you can do as a person. And, you know, having that idea, believing in that idea. The most basic thing, I think, is just to stick to your passion as a young person. You know, if you're passionate about something, just stick to it and make sure that you improve on it as well. And believe you me, in the long run, it will happen, because success is not an overnight thing. It takes time. So patience and that passion to do it are the major ingredients in making it happen. We're looking at expanding within the SADC region, of course, and you know, as entrepreneurs, we have to dream big without blowing our own horn in a way, but we would like to be one of the major suppliers in the continent when it comes to paint. You know, we want people, when they think of paint, they think of Umbala Paints. So, of course, through hard work, I believe we'll get there. And with the right team that we have, people who are hungry to do more, definitely, you know, we'll be there.